welcome to my channel. I just want to send you kisses. And if you hear stuff going on, they're making new apartments somewhere down there. So you're going to be hearing that. First of all, I think in order to start this video, I should turn on some sage. So give me 1 second. It's a big sage. It's like side of my face, but the bigger, the better. Is it always like that? That's not what she said. So now that we got the smell, I can tell you how I manifested this apartment, which that's my way to pinch myself. But sometimes I really have to pinch myself to know this is true. And I do live here, and my name is on the list. And I just thought it was never gonna happen, and it's so cool. Yeah, so how I manifested this apartment. I like to say I manifested it because I signed up for this apartment years ago when this is like an all mill, where long time ago, like I think 1950, they used to make like thread and stuff like that, and it was like a fabric kind of mill. So this been empty for a bunch of years, and a few years back I think 2 years back I heard that they were gonna make this into apartments, and I was like, holy shit, that's gonna look so cool with all the brick stuff. And there was not brick kind of like this building around my area, like so close to my area, like 2 minutes from my previous house. And I decided to sign up even before they were starting making the apartments. Like, it was just wrecking here. But I was like, by the time they're done, maybe by then I have some money. It was so broke. But I dream big. I always been dream big. Everything's possible. And the sky's the limit. Seriously, I always been like that. But from being like that to making it happen, it's a big stretch of thing. But anyway, I sign up. I fill up not the application, was like, call me once you're ready so I can apply. So years passed. I think after they start, like a year and a half passed, and the apartments were ready. By then I was in another house. I didn't have, like, I was doing Uber and Amazon, Amazon Flex. And I was hustling to pay the rent, like seriously hustling. So it was not that I could move, or I couldn't afford moving from that apartment. I was paying like maybe like $800, $700, like it wasn't too bad. But still, to me, that was a hustle. So imagine moving to an apartment, finding like you're gonna pay $1,500 or $1,600, whatever that was, because now that's the standard of Massachusetts. Like, houses are so expensive. But if it's expensive, make the money, whatever. Like, make more that it doesn't even bother you how expensive the rent is, wherever you are. But that's me saying stuff out loud. So they call me and be like, oh, the apartments are ready, and we see that you have fill out your name for the waiting list for whatever. We were ready, so we're ready. Would you like to come in? And I'm like, that was 2 years ago when I was really looking for houses, but right now I can because I already found a house. So I remember I told them, I already found a place. I'm all set. Thank you. Bye. And then, like, I was living in this house, and a year passed by, and I was really growing out of the space. Like, we had stuff everywhere. Used to have an eBay store, so we were making shirts, and the shirts were like, the business was going crazy because it was Christmas. And what was that I saying? Yeah, so we have boxes everywhere, and that's what, like, you know what, we gotta move, and it has to be soon because we are sleeping on top of shirts, and we gotta go. Like, in this house, it was getting so ugly. Like, then I don't know. Like, it was too much. I didn't want to be there anymore. The area was really bad. Oh, you know what was going on? This is a funny story. Are you ready? When I think about it, it's crazy. But anyway, we find out people were sleeping in the stairs. Like, I live in the third floor, so it was like, this house is first floor, second floor, third floor, like a house. It was not like apartment building. And people were sleeping, like, when you come in, like, where you see stairs, like the apartment don't start right away. So people were sleeping in the little hallway, and they were homeless people sleeping there. It's like, what? And I remember we heard noises, but we were not sure. We thought it was like, the people from the second floor or the people from the third floor, whatever. One day, we opened the door and we find one of the guys sleeping. Or was it a girl? I think it was a girl. It wasn't me, so it was my boyfriend, so I don't know. Thank goodness I never got to see them because I would freak out. I was like, there's a ghost. And I think he told her, like, she needed to leave. And she's like, please don't call the police. Please don't call the police. So basically, they were sleeping on the stairs. And then we find them in the other house. They were doing the same. Basically, they had their own neighborhood. They were sleeping in houses. And that's when we're like, we gotta go. Like, really, this is dangerous. It's too much. We can't be that cheap. We need to find another house. But going back, because this is December, going back to the summer, to that year, which is last year, I had, I think it was December, like the end of summer, maybe like September, I have made, you know what, it was October, because I do it every 4 months, so it's October, it's one of them. It's like the last quarter. So I made my vision board. In this vision board, I had a bag of money, because I needed more money. I was so tired of like hustling so hard for everything. And then I had pictures of the apartment, like little pictures of the apartment. And here's the thing, I put the picture because there was another apartment building that I could afford because it was cheap. I couldn't afford, but that I thought it was cheaper. And it was like, okay, I want that one, but that one's way too expensive. So let me put this one that is still good, but it's still not like that. Like, you know, we cannot manifest something so expensive, because why? And I did my vision board just to remind me that things are possible. In reality, I was not thinking I am going to manifest. Like, I thought I was not going to happen. Like, I let it go. But here's the picture. If one day you decide, universe, reference right here. So I had the pictures of the apartment. I have the room, and I had like the entrance of the apartment, of the other apartment, and I put it on the wall. I also had my what was it? I wanted to fix my car, so I put a picture of my car, and I wanted the DJI Osmo to hold your phone like the stabilizer, and I put it up there. I probably had something else, but I can't recall. Oh, I had a picture of Robin. Robin is from the Peloton, because I just love her. And I'm like, you know what? I want to have this body. Let me put a picture of her. Yeah, I think that's all. Oh, and I had a picture of a body form, because I was sewing back then, so I wanted a body form so I could like pin stuff and make stuff. So I had that right on top of my computer. Hopefully I have some pictures that I can show you. And I was just, every time I would walk out the house, I would see that. And I would just look at it. Friends would come over and make fun of me. It's like, that's what you want? I'm like, why is this my vision board? Leave me alone. Because it was not even a vision board. It was just pictures cut from the internet and put it with tape on the wall. That was my vision board, because I needed to remember every time that everything was possible. And I don't know. I just let it be there. And I'm gonna tell you, there's like 100%. I thought that the apartment thing was possible, but it was not gonna happen. Like, it's kind of weird to discuss. Like, I know this can happen, and eventually it will happen to me. But to me, it was like 10 years from now. Like, we don't have to do it now, whatever. But 3 months passed, like October, November, December. Yeah, because it was around December. And I decided to come back to this apartment complex and see what they had, because why not? So I came and see what they had. They showed me the apartment, and the first time I saw one that I thought was the best, and I went crazy. I was like, wow. When I opened the door, the hallway was so big, and I was like, this is what I want. This is space. And then I couldn't get everything done. We were not convinced. It was kind of expensive. And I think I just started my job at the post office, so it wasn't that sure. Like, okay, we're gonna stick to this. And then once like a week, 3 weeks passed, I was like, you know what? Okay, let's go. I think I'm sticking with the post office. I was making enough money to pay the rent, and we were fine. We were not gonna struggle with this. And the eBay thing was going crazy, and we needed to get out. And the people were still living there, and I was like, well, now we gotta leave because there's people living down, and they're homeless. So poor people, but come on, in your house. Not saying anything bad. I'm just saying there's a bunch of shelters or stuff like that. Don't sleep on people's houses because you're scaring them. So we came back and the apartment was already taken. The one that I've fallen in love. So now I was like, then show me what you got. And she kept showing me. They were so tiny. Like the units were so, I'm like, this is so expensive. I would rather just stay where I am. Like, I really don't like this until we got to my apartment. And it was insane. Like, when she opened the door, I was like, this is it. Or this is it. Whatever you say. I just felt it. It was like, what the heck? Like, I need this. And there was somebody holding the apartment. And I'm like, you know what? Just let's see. What do I need to do to take them out? This is mine. Well, the process happened. I was able to take them out. Call what is it called when you like your what is it, like your people who like say, yeah, she paid her rent. What is it called? Whatever, those people. My reference. So we did all the reference. We did everything. We put the pay stuff. And everyone was like, we got the house. And we did get the house. That was December. We got the house in January. So it happened so fast. And the first night I slept here was like, what the heck? My name is in this mailbox? What? And then it came to me, was like, holy shit, I manifested this. I put this picture, not exactly this picture, but I wanted this so bad, and I called it. And I knew it was going to happen, but I just let it go. I just put it there, like, universe, like, look, I really want this. And I just let it go. And it was insane. It was cool and crazy. And yeah, I guess speechless when I think about it. It's like, why? Because it might not mean something to anybody. Like, it might not mean what it means to me, to you, or to anybody else. So anybody living here was like, whatever, it's an apartment. But I come from like a place where like I never have this much space. So I never have this tall ceiling. Like, to me, it feels so good. And it's just like a stamp of approval. It's like, yes, you can manifest anything you want as long as you trust that one day it's going to happen. And you'd be surprised how fast I can make it happen. ATT, the universe. Is that you call ATT? Whatever. Sign the universe. So I just want to say that, like, it's not even about the vision board, because I didn't even put the exact picture. I put another one, but I can tell you, in my head, I kept going back to the website of this building. I kept looking, like I would look every day on the picture of the website. I'm like, oh, I love this and this and that, and the supposed brick and the 2-bedroom and we need 2-bedroom. But like the little pictures, like I kept putting that stuff in my head, and it just happened. And I like to believe that I manifested. So I do have my vision board now. I have manifested a few things from it. Not everything yet. I'm going to redo another one on my birthday, which is June 1st. And whatever I manifested, take it off. And whatever I still want, keep it back. But like I said, it's not even about the vision board. It's about believing you can have it and then let it go. It's like, whatever. Whatever you want to do, I don't care. But I'm still happy. But if you give me that, I'll be really, 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 really happy. And I think what you should do with the stuff you really, really want is like have it in your heart, look at it, and really, really feel. Because I remember I kept looking at those pictures and I felt how it was going to feel if I was in that space. How it was going to feel if I was in the house, not just visiting, but living in the house. And I would do that and go to bed. And like, I wasn't upset that I didn't have it. It was like a hobby. Like, let me do this to see how that feels. Let me look at this picture and envision myself there to see how that feels. So what I'm trying to say is that manifesting is about how deep you see yourself in it, and when you see yourself in it, how you feel when you in it. So try to do like little exercise of whatever you want to manifest. Try to feel it and like just keep feeling it. When you bored, like let me think how it felt if I would do this. So just feel as that is happening already, and then just let it go. Like just do it when you're bored. Like don't be like today every morning I'm gonna no just I'm bored, let me just do this to see how it feels. Whatever, moving on. And don't attach to the need of making it happen, but just feel. That's how I think I manifested this. And the same way you can manifest bad things, but that would be for next video, and I would put it up very soon. And it's how you can manifest the bad thing, which I have to. And I have just came to a conclusion when I'm like, dang it, I manifested that so bad. And I can see it because like as you open your eyes, as you open your soul, yourself, everything, you start to see when you manifest bad thing. And it sucks. I'm like, fuck, how am I going to change that now? And I'm working on it, but I would like to share you that. But that's on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go and think and feel what it will feel like to have what you want. And then tell me how it feels. Like, don't even think about if it's going to happen. I'm just telling you my story, and I am so sure it can happen for you too. So I'm going to let you go so you can start feeling, because feeling is magic. I swear, guys, it's magic. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and come back to see how I manifest the bad things too, so you can stop doing that and we can stop doing it together. So I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.